Jai Vanspa Paramamsa Paribrajagacharya Sutta Sadasma Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Ki Jai Ananda Kodi Osnamini Ki Jai Namacharya Srila Vilas Thakur Ki Jai Prem Se Kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhakti Ki Jai Shri Radha Krishna Gaura Sam Kund Radha Kundi Ki Jai Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai Navadvip Dham Ki Jai Ganga Mai Ki Jai Yamuna Mai Ki Jai Tulsi Devi Ki Jai Bhakti Devi Ki Jai Navadvip Bhakti Ki Jai. All glories to the Asmi. All glories to the Asmi. All glories to the Asmi. Thank you very much. So, we have been discussing Bhagavad Gita. In second chapter, the Lord has very elaborately explained the constitutional position of the living entity. And the whole first portion of the 6 chapters, the Bhagavad Gita is divided into 3 portions. The first 6 chapters, the second 6 chapters, and the third 6 chapters. Actually, just like this book, there are 2 hard covers, and in the middle there is the substance, writing. So the first 6 chapters, they are just like 2 covering, Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga. And the middle 6 chapters, well protected, that is Bhakti Yoga. So at the end of the first 6 chapters, Krishna concludes the yoga system. In the 6th chapter, he has explained the Sankhya Yoga system, and the concluding portion of the Sankhya Yoga system is Yoginam api sarvesham madgata antaratmana Sadhyavan bhajati jomang sami yuktatamu. This is the conclusion of the yoga system. People generally, they are attracted by the yoga system. So, the yoga system means always thinking of Krishna. That is samadhi. So, 5,000 years ago, when years ago, when this yoga system was discussed between Krishna and Arjuna, Arjuna frankly admitted that this system was very difficult for him. He thought himself as a grihastha and a military man, so concentration of the mind and sitting in a posture and looking on the point of the nose, so many systems. Find out a secluded place alone and observing so many rules and regulations, asana, dhyan, dharana, pranayam. So he thought it difficult for him. Therefore, Krishna, in order to encourage him, that although he could not practice the Ashtanga Yoga system, still there was no cause of disappointment. He concluded therefore, tapasibha diko yogi jnani ho api matodhika karmibhyascha dhiko yogi tasmad yogi bhavan. He insisted. Why you are sitting like that? Sleeping? No. You'll be feel sleepy, don't sit like that. So the conclusion is, yoginam api sarvesam madgata antaratmana sadhyavan bhajati jomang sami juktutamo. This is the conclusion. That of all yogis, who is always thinking of me, sadhyavan, without being sadhavan. Sadha is the beginning of everything. Faith, sadha, respect. If you have no respect for Krishna, if you have no faith in Krishna, there is no advancement of spiritual life or yoga life. Therefore it is said, Sadhava. Ado Sadhya, the beginning of spiritual life is Shraddha, faith. Ado Sadhya. Ado Sadhya tato sadhu sangha. First of all, faith. And faith has been described by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami as, faith means Vishwas. So he explains, Saddha Shabde Vishwas Sudhira Nishcha. Sudhira Nishcha. Krishna Bhakti Kaile Sarva Karma Kritaha. This is the Shraddha. Shraddha means firm faith. As Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam saranam vraja. So unless one has got faith, why one should consider himself that I must be completely surrendered to Krishna? Unless one has got faith. Therefore faith is the beginning. And to create faith, Krishna has explained about himself in the whole Bhagavad Gita. So one who is fortunate, after reading Bhagavad Gita thoroughly, he will have a strong faith in Krishna. If you have failed to achieve this status of faith, then there is no question of progress. That is explained by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Shraddha Shabde Vishwas Sudhira Nishcha. Shraddha means firm faith with conviction. Yes, if I surrender to Krishna, then all my business will be perfect. All my spiritual life will be perfect. Therefore Krishna said, Shraddhavan bhajati, with Shraddha, with full faith. Ado Shraddha, beginning is Shraddha. If one has developed a little Shraddha, just like we are giving chance throughout the whole world by this propaganda, opening centers, to create little Shraddha. And if this Shraddha is there, then next stage is Sadhu Sangha. if one wants to become Krishna conscious, if he has developed a little faith in it, the next stage is to associate with sadhu. And who is sadhu? Sadhu, sadhava, sadhu bhusana, titiksava, karunika, Srila sarva bhutanam. So, sadhu means very tolerant. And in another place, sadhu is described in the Bhagavad Gita. Bhajate mam ananya bhav, sadhureva samanta. Apiche sudurachara, bhajate mam ananya bhav, sadhureva samanta. In another place in the Bhagavad, the sadhu is described. Titiksava karunika, surida sarva bhutanam, ajata sattva shanta sadhava sadhu bhusana. A sadhu, the first qualification is he must be a staunch devotee of Krishna or God, whatever you say. That is sadhu. That is the basic thing. That is religion means to abide by the orders of God. That is religion. And sadhu means who is staunchly a devotee of Krishna. These are the description of sadhu. Therefore, sadhu sangha means to associate with devotees. Those who are devotees of Krishna. That is sadhu sangha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in another place says, sadhu sangha sarva shastre kaya, lavamatra sadhu sangha, sadhu sangha sarva lavamatra sadhu sangha sarva siddhi ha. Sadhu sangha is very important. If we can associate with real sadhu, means real devotee, unadulterated devotee, annavilasita sunnam jnana karmadhanamritam, then the recommendation is that simply by associating with sadhu, all perfection will come. By simply association. Sadhu sangha, sarva shastre kaya, lavamatra sadhu sangha, sarva siddhi. So, this is very practical. We have got little experience how sadhu sangha is powerful. So, ado saddha tato sadhu sangha. First thing is faith. Adu sadhya tathu sadhu sangha tata bhajana kriya ata anartha nivitti syat tato nishtha tato ruchi tatha shakti tato bhava sadhukanam ayam premna pradudbhavi bhavet krama. These are the steps. Krama. Krama means one after another. So, our this Krishna consciousness movement is an attempt just to create little faith in Krishna. Then the person whom we are trying to help, his business is to associate with sadhu. Satang prasangad mama bija sangvida ritkarna rasana katha. Satang prasangad. If we discuss Krishna consciousness, bodhayantang parasparam dushanti cha ravanti cha. Everywhere the same thing. So, the Shraddha is required, then sadhu sangha, then bhajana kriya. If anyone actually seriously associate with sadhu, the next stage will be bhajana kriya. How to worship. bhajana kriya. Tata anartha nivittisya. Then anartha means unnecessary things. We have practiced so many unnecessary things in our life. There are unnecessary things. When they are too much strong, that becomes sinful life, unnecessary. The modern civilization is simply meant for creating unnecessary necessities of life. So we are becoming deviated from God. The more we are advancing in so-called material civilization, we are more becoming far away from God. Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur has sung, Jaro vidya sa mayar boibhav, tomar bhajane badha. Jaro vidya, the material education, they are simply paraphernalia of this illusory energy, mayar boibhav. And the effect of this advancement of material civilization means stopping one's relationship with God. Jaro vidya sa mayar boibhav, tobar bhajane badha. Anitya sangsare. Anitya means this temporary life. This everyone, we are in this material world, say for 50 years, 60 years, 100 years. That is temporary. In the unlimited time, a duration of life, say of 100 years, that is nothing. Even not even a point. It is very temporary. But in this temporary life, we are addicted to so many unnecessary things and we are forgetting our real business, how to go to home, back to God. Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur laments. He was a great responsible government officer, magistrate, but a great devotee of the Lord. And he is one of the acharyas, Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So he writes about his own experience. So, Jaro vidya sa mayar boibhav tomar bhajane badha. The more we make advancement in the temporary materialistic comforts, the more we become implicated in unnecessary things, and they are all impediments for making progress in spiritual life. That is his opinion, and that's a fact. We have seen in Western countries, they are still more materially advanced, but spiritually they are dull, blockheaded, spiritually. Very difficult to convince them spiritually. So, sadhu sangha, by association of sadhu, one can achieve advancement in spiritual life. Then in all shastras, it is recommended that associate. Chanakya Pandit, the great politician, you know, he also says, Taja dujjana sangam, Taja dujjana sangam, bhaja sadhu samagamam. Taja dujjana sangam. Give up association with bad elements. What are the bad elements? That is also explained by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. A devotee asked him that what should be the behavior of a person who is spiritually inclined, or Vaishnava. Spiritually inclined means Vaishnava. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that asatsanga tagi Vaishnavacha. those who are interested in spiritual life or to become a devotee, the first business is to give up the association of bad elements. Asat sanga tyagi Vaishnavas. In one line. The next question is, then who is Asat? Asat akstri sangi Krishna bhaktava. And he has described who is Asat. Stri sangi. Stri sangi means those who are unnecessarily addicted to women. Unnecessary. One should be married, one must have children. That is not illicit association. But otherwise, Krishna also says, Dharma aviruddha kamasmi aham. Kama, lust, sex life, which is not against religious principle, that I am. That kind of lust I am. So, dharma, so according to religious system, people should not be cats and dogs or hogs in the matter of sex life. They must have regulated life, they must have married wife, married husband, and only for nice children they should unite. These are the description given by the Vinshati Prakar Dharma Shastra Manusangita, not otherwise. Therefore it is called Grihastha Ashram. Ashram. The Sannyasa Ashram, Grihastha Ashram, Vanaprastha Ashram, everything is ashram. We can understand as soon as this word is used, ashram, it means there is some spiritual tint or spiritual life. So, grihastha, that is also spiritual life. One may live with wife and children and execute spiritual life. All the associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they are all grihasthas. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself also was grihastha. So, to become grihastha is not a disqualification. But to live as a grihastha, according to the injunction of the Shastra, that is required. That is Krishna says, dharma aviruddhakam, which is not against religious principle, that sort of lust I am. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, asatak stri sangi, that means one who is not satisfied, is, he says, religious life with wife, and that kind, he is asadhu. He is asadhu. Krishna, stri sangi, and Krishna abhakt. He summarizes the description of asadhu in 2 words. One who is too much addicted to sense enjoyment, and one who is not a devotee of Krishna. He is asadhu. So, Krishna has also described that Namang duskidunam mudha prapadante naradhama maya aparitagyana asuri bhavamasita. So there are many descriptions in many shastras that one should avoid asadhu and try to associate with sadhu. Then his life will be successful. Because human life is meant for spiritual advancement of life, not for advancement of eating, sleeping, mating and defending. That is cats and dogs' life. Human life means advancement, spiritual life. Tapo dibbam putraka jena Shuddheta satta. We have to purify our existence. That people do not know. what is impure existence and what is pure existence. They do not know. There is no education. There is no science. Because we do not understand that we are living entities, we are part and parcel of God. God is eternal, so I am also eternal. God is always fresh, I am also fresh. Nitya Sasvatayam Purana. Although Krishna is the oldest person, Krishna is Adi Purush. He must be the oldest. Navajauvana. Advaita Achyati Anadi Ananta Rupam Adyam Purana Purusha Navajauvana. This is Krishna's feature. He is the Adi Purush, the oldest. Aham Adi Devana, Krishna says. I am the origin of all the demigods, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. The Brahma Samhita supports it, that Adyam Purana Purusha. Lord Brahma says, the Lord is Adyam, he is the origin. Krishna also says, Aham Sarvasya Prabhava Matta Sarvang Pravartat. The Vedanta says, Janmadi Asya Jata, Janmadasya Jata, the Supreme Lord. So he is the oldest. And we being part and parcel, we are also the oldest. Nitya Nityanam, Chaitana Chaitananam, we are also Nitya. And Krishna is also Nitya. We are also living entity with knowledge. Krishna is also living entity with knowledge. Simply, he is our leader, he is the supreme, that's all. So, we do not know how our existence have been polluted. That we do not know. We are just like cats and dogs. We are taking birth and dying without any knowledge. Bhutta bhutta praliyat. But this is not our position. Our position is as good as Krishna. Krishna is all-powerful, we are minute. He is Vibhu, we are Anu. That is the difference. Otherwise, qualitatively, we are all one. So, why you are under this obligation of taking birth and dying again? This is our impure existence. This is our impure existence. So this human form of life is meant for purifying this existential position. No more birth, no more death. As soon as there is birth, there is death. If there is no birth, there is no death. So, this can be done simply by Krishna consciousness. Simply by developing Krishna consciousness. That is explained in the Bhagavad Gita. Janma karma me divyam jujanati tat. Divyam, this very word is used, divyam. So, we have to undergo austerities, penances for this divyam, for transcendental life. Divyam. Tapo divyam, little tapasya. In the Kali Yuga, we cannot perform very severe. Krishna is very kind. He has given us different opportunities for elevating to our transcendental life in different ages. In this age, because we are so fallen and so limited and so badly associated, that it is very difficult to undergo severe austerities and penances. We cannot go into the forest, we cannot perform yoga systems very nicely, we cannot perform yogas, we cannot worship the Lord in temple very nicely. So many difficulties. Therefore Shastra has given us concession. Kalauta dhari kirtanat. In this age, simply by chanting this Hare Krishna mantra, Mahamantra, one can be elevated. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has blessed. Iha hoite sarva siddhi hoibe toma. If you chant this Hare Krishna mantra, you will get all perfection. All perfection. So, everything is there, but we do not wish to take advantage. Tapasya, human life is meant for tapasya. We know in our Indian history, all big kings, they went to the forest, tapasya. The king Bharat Maharaj, under whose name this planet is called Bharatvarsha, he left his kingdom, young wife, children, everything, at the age of 24 years. And he went for tapasya. So the Pandavas also, everyone, their last stage of life should be especially meant for tapasya. Not that up to the point of death we shall remain addicted to this worldly life. No. So, this life is meant for purifying our existence. That means stop this cycle of birth and death. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha doshanudarshana. We should always keep in front. We may think, we may be puffed up as very much advanced in material comfort, but you may do so, but at the same time you should keep in front janma mrityu jara vyadhi. You should always think that what advancement we have made. Have you stopped dying? Have you stopped birth? There are so many contraceptive methods, but the population is increasing. The birth is going on. Similarly, we have discovered so many nice medicines, but people are dying. You cannot stop this birth, death. They are trying to remain as young men, as young women, but they are getting older. So, intelligent man should always keep in front that what advancement we have made. Simply struggling. A struggle, a heavy struggle, a hard struggle. That struggle, we are thinking this is advancement. You're struggling just like ass. The whole day and night you are working. Actually I am working very hard, but I am thinking that I have advanced. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi. We are trying to find out so many medicines, so many humanitarian work. What is that? There is famine, there is struggle. Why don't you do something so that people will not be anymore in famine, anymore in distress? There will be no more scarcity of water. That is required. So these are the problems. And so however we may solve all these problems, the problem of material existence, birth, death, old age and disease, that cannot be stopped. Either you become Brahma or something like that. That is not possible. That is possible only by Krishna consciousness. That is explained in the Bhagavad Gita. Mam upeta konteya dukkhalayam asasatam napnuvanti mahatmana sangsiddhim paramangata. Mam upeta konteya dukkhalayam asasatam. This world is recommended by the creator of this world as dukkhalayam asasatam. It is the place for miseries. and that also temporary. If you want to make compromise, all right, it may be miserable life, I will stay here. That also will not be allowed. You will be kicked out after some days. You may try to become very comfortable, good income, good bank balance, or nice wife, nice car, but one day it will come, you will be kicked out. Please get out. Finish. Mrityu sarva harasya ham. Krishna says that I am Mrityu. I take away everything at that time. Finished everything. So, this is our foolishness. That we are trying to be happy in a place which is recommended by the Creator himself, Dukkhalayam Masasata. Dukkhalayam. This is called foolishness. Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Anitya sangsare mon. We are already in a distressed place and we are increasing our distressed condition of life. That means we are becoming more and more ass by the name of so-called advancement of education. Jara vidya sa mayar vaibhav tomar bhajane bhage. If by advancement of civilization we forget God and forget the mission of our life, and that is nothing but to become like an ass. Unnecessary work. The ass, the example is given the ass because ass has no sense. He works very hard. You have got experience. The washerman's ass. It is loaded with 3 tons of cloth and takes it to the ghat and again brings it. And what is the result? He gets little grass. That's all. But he has no sense that this grass I can get anywhere where I am so working hard for this washerman. And therefore it is ass. I take 4 chapatis, but I am working so hard. There is no limit of my working. And one day, Krishna comes, please get out, finish. So we are all asses. Therefore, Kaviraj Goswami says, Krishna je bhaje sevaro chotu. Only intelligent man is he who is Krishna conscious. Otherwise all asses. Krishna je bhaje sevaro chotu. So that bhajan, Krishna is teaching us. He is beginning the yoga system. Yoginam api sarvesam madgata antaratmana sadhyaman bhajate jo mam same yuktatam. He is first class yogi. So we shall discuss first class yogi from tomorrow again. Thank you very much.
What extent the society has succeeded in India for promoting Krishna consciousness?
Now you have come, it is success. This is success. You have come to Krishna consciousness. That is our success. Formally you are not coming, now you have come. So that is our success.
Considerably impressed Western materialistic countries by being a spiritualistic country where India has forgotten the greatness of the Godhead.
Because there is great propaganda to cut down by your leaders. They are naturally inclined. Anyone who takes birth in India, it is to be supposed that in his past life he was spiritual. Bharat bhumite manusya janma haila ja. There is great opportunity for persons who are born in India for spiritual advancement. Unfortunately, by force, by propaganda, we are suppressing them. That is the cause. We are suppressing them. Otherwise, still we get experience. We hold this Hare Krishna festival in Calcutta, Bombay and other places, here also. Many thousands of people are coming. Because at heart there is Krishna consciousness. But by external forces they are being suppressed. That is going on. It is not natural, it is unnatural. Natural is every Indian is Krishna conscious. That is natural. By artificial means they are being suppressed. This is the misfortune of the present day of India. Can be done. There is no, in the educational system, no Bhagavad Gita. Just see. How much unfortunate. One Indian girl in Berkeley University, she asked me, Swamiji, what is God? Just see. She is Indian, where God takes birth, Ramchandra, Krishna, and she is now materially advanced. Now she is asking what is God. This is our position. The land where gods come, from that land is advanced student is asking what is God. This is our advancement. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Is it necessary that God should be worshipped in particular form only?
Well, there is only one form, bhakti. There is no other form. It is not a particular, it is the only. Just like there are 9 holes in your body. The only one hole will be used for eating, not other holes. If you push your footstuff in other holes, it will be useless. Similarly, God is one, and to understand God, the only process is bhakti. That's all. There is no other process.
How a devotee has arrived to this particular form?
Well, this is in the Shastras. God says, Bhakta mam abhijanati. Only through devotion one can understand me. So not the devotee has discovered. God says, this is the only way. If you want to know God, you must know Him by the process He recommends. Don't discover your own way. Not that jatamat tatapad. You discover all rascal moth and God will be available. No. If you want to know God, then this is the only. Bhaktya mam abhijana. Javana jaschami tattat. That is the only way. There is no other way. Chant.
Hare Krishna. How is Bhagavad Gita divided? And what example did Prabhupada give? Yes. Nayak Sakha Prabhu.
Prabhupada gave example just like one
How
book
is
has
Bhagavad Gita divided?
3 parts. Just like a book has 2 hardcover and the substance is inside. Similarly, Bhagavad Gita divided 3 parts: Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga. In middle is the Bhakti Yoga.
Haribo. What does it mean by yoga system? And Prabhupada said it is also this compared to.
Yoga system means always thinking of God.
Haribo. That is Samadhi. 5,000 years ago, what did Arjun frankly admit? Yes.
That the system of yoga which Krishna has told him, it is not possible for him to practice.
Because he thought he was a grihastha, a military man, so concentration of the mind and sitting in a posture and looking on the point of nose, so many systems, find out a secluded place, being alone, observing so many rules and regulations, asana, dhyan, dharana, pranayam, it is very difficult for him. Haribo. What all Prabhupada said about the word Shraddha? Shraddhavan bhajate yo mam. Shraddha. Yes, Ujjwal Nilmani Prabhu. Many things he said, but as many as you can cover.
Shraddhavan bhajate yo mam. He quoted the sloka that Krishnadas Kaviraj ne Shraddha sabde vishwas kar le sudhar vishchay, Krishna bhakti kar le sarva karma krita hai. Prabhupada said Shraddha means firm faith. That if you do bhakti
Yes.
of Krishna, everything will be achieved.
Okay, Haribo. Some more things about Shraddha. Prabhupada said many things.
Shraddha means faith, respect. He tells that if you have faith on Krishna, then only you will follow this Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. That surrender will follow.
Haribo. So one who is fortunate after reading Bhagavad Gita thoroughly, he will have a strong faith in Krishna. If you have failed to achieve this status of faith, then there is no question of progress. Shraddha means firm faith with conviction. Yes, if I surrender to Krishna, then all my business will be perfect. All my spiritual life will be perfect. And Prabhupada said for this reason only, we are opening centers to create little Shraddha. So after Shraddha comes Sadhu Sangha. Who is a Sadhu? So many sadhus. Okay. Sadhu who sings daily.
Titikshava Karunika, he gives one definition from Srimad Bhagavatam.
Meaning?
One who is, the qualities of a sadhu are, he should be tolerant, compassionate, well-wisher of everyone, and Titikshava Karunika, Suridam Sarva Dehinam, Shanta.
Prabhupada did not explain all of them, but mainly he focused on being very tolerant, which you said also.
He also says from the Bhagavad Gita that Api Cheta Suduracharo Bhajate
Yes.
Mam Ananyabhag. So he is also a sadhu.
Yes, one who goes on, is a staunch devotee of Krishna, he is a sadhu. Haribo! What did he say about Sadhu Sangha? First he said about Sadhu, then he said about Sadhu Sangha. Means in that he also explained who is a Sadhu.
Prabhupada told Sadhu Sangha Sarva Shastra Gaya Lava Matra Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi. And he told that we also have little experience of Sadhu Sangha. How great it is.
Some things more. Yes, Sadhu Sangha means to associate with devotees, those who are devotees of Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said Sadhu Sangha. And Sadhu means real devotee, unadulterated devotee. Anyabhilashita, Shunyam, Jnana Karmadi, Anavritam. Then the recommendation is that simply by associating with Sadhu, all perfection will come. Haribol. What is Krishna consciousness? This is our Krishna consciousness movement meant for, and how should people reciprocate? Yes. Suraj Prabhu.
Krishna consciousness movement is just to create a little faith in Krishna.
And people, how should they respond? They should, yes, Nayak Sakha Prabhu.
Then they should associate with some sadhu.
In ISKCON. Haribo! What all he said about anartha, means next stage, anartha nivrutti. Anartha. Yes. Hari Gaurang bro.
Purpose anartha means unnecessary things, giving the association of or need of unnecessary things. Like he was giving in modern civilization has created such a situation that we have to use many things which are not required.
Haribo. So we have practiced so many unnecessary things in this life, that unnecessary things, when they are too much strong, that becomes sinful life. Civilization is simply meant for creating unnecessary necessities of life. And then we are becoming deviated from God. Then he quoted something from somebody. What did he quote?
He quoted a Vaishnav song from Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So he said, Jadera Vidya Mayara Vaibhav.
Jada Vidya.
Jada Vidya Mayara Vaibhav. Bhajanera Bada.
Tomara Bhajane Bada.
Bhajanera Bada.
Meaning?
Anitya Lok. This material education is only illusory, is your illusory potency, and it takes away from Krishna. And then Anitya Loka also he says that it's temporary, adding the world.
Haribo. Yes, this is temporary. In the unlimited time, a duration of our life of 50, 60, 70, 100 years, say of 100 years, that is nothing, not even a point. It is very temporary, but this temporary life, we are addicted to so many unnecessary things, and we are forgetting our real business of how to go home back to Godhead. So we create unnecessary things, they are all impediments for making spiritual progress. And he gave one example, how unnecessary things are created. Some kind of civilization where they have a modern civilization, but in particular some place.
The Western countries are creating a lot of unnecessary necessities of life. Modern.
Evo. We have seen in Western countries they are still more materially advanced, but spiritually they are dull, block-headed spiritually. Very difficult to convince them spiritually. So they should take sadhu sang. Then he quoted one great politician. Who is he? What does he say? And who substantiates what he says? Yes, Raghav Prabhu.
Said one should give up the bad association. Tyaja Durjana Sangam Bhaja Sadhu Samagamam.
Who is that?
The Chanakya Pandit. He says this. And also Satsanga Tyaga is Sadhu. A Vaishnava Acharya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also says this.
Haribo. In that, who is Asat? Asat Sanga Tyage Vaishnava. So Asat he said. Okay. Keshav Guru Prabhu.
Stri Sangin Abhakta.
Haribo. How did he explain Stri Sangi? Yes, bro.
Hare Krishna. You should always be with your wife only, and no.
One should be.
One should be.
Whosoever.
One should be, yeah.
Grahastha. Not you should be. We have no wives. Hare Krishna.
He should not have any unnecessarily Sri Sangha, and who is not a Bhakta of Krishna. He is not a Bhakta of Krishna. One who is not.
Stri Sangi we are discussing now.
Yeah.
Yes. Something remained there? Yes, bro.
Prabhupada quotes from Bhagavad Gita that Krishna himself says that Dharma aviruddho kamosmi. That the sex life which is not against the religious principles is I am that sex life. So Stri Sangi is one who is unnecessarily associating with women and not following the religious path for that.
Haribo. So one who wants to marry, he may marry, he can unite with his wife for producing children, that is religious, but not otherwise, and no question of going outside of marriage. What did he talk about ashram, and in particular which he focused on, what all he said? Yes, Prabhu.
Grihastha ashram is also meant for spiritual advancement, and he said there is no limitation that way. All associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu were also Grihasthas.
So ashram means spiritual tent or spiritual life. Haribo. Asadhu. Asadhu, who all are in the category of asadhu? Yes, bro.
More sense of enjoyment and who is not a devotee. This is the two major point.
Haribo. What is spiritual life meant for? And which verse was quoted for that? From Bhagavatam. Yes, Hari Gaurav.
Spiritual life is meant for austerity and spiritual advancement. That is tapo divyam putrakayena shuddhayet. For purifying our existence.
Haribo. But people do not know what is impure existence and pure existence. No education is given. How did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how has Chaitanya Mahaprabhu blessed us? If you are able to quote, or at least the meaning. Yes.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has blessed us by saying that Iha haite sarva siddhi haibe jahar. So by chanting Hare Krishna, we achieve all perfection.
Haribo. For tapasya, tapodivyam, how many examples he gave and which were they? Of people who performed tapasya. Yes.
I think he gave examples of Bharat Maharaj, who left his kingdom and wife and everything for going for tapasya.
At the age of 24.
24.
And
Pandavas also, they did tapasya.
Haribo. The last stage of life should be especially meant for tapasya. Not that up to the point of death we shall remain addicted to this worldly life. What should the intelligent people keep in front? Yes.
जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि.
Haribo. In the modern civilization, people are becoming very puffed up of their advancement of material comfort, but they should know, as far as Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, birth, old age, disease, death, we have not made any progress so far. These things are continuing. Despite contraceptives, births are taking place, and despite medicines or whatever, people are dying. And we are simply struggling. So then he said that even if you are Brahma or something like that, you cannot stop these four: birth, old age, disease, death. So he quoted two verses, one complete and one part of it. Which two verses? Even if you are Brahma, you cannot stop death, etc. They are from one, both are from Bhagavad Gita.
Samsiddhim paramam gatam dukkhalayam asasvatam.
So you quoted fourth line and then second line. Could you quote first and third also? Our whole Mam upityu punarjanma dukhalayam asashvatam.
Apnuvanti mahatmana samsiddhim paramam gatam.
So this place is filled with miseries, and somebody says, no, I will want to continue, but then it is temporary also. You have to get out. You will be kicked out. Haribol. What is that second? In this context only, you will be kicked out of the body. So he quoted one part of Bhagavad Gita shloka. Now everybody got understood.
Mrityu sarva haraschaham.
Means?
Krishna comes in the form of Mrityu and takes away everything.
Haribo. Prabhupada said, this is our foolishness, that we are trying to become happy in this place, which is made by the Creator as Dukkhalayam. And he quoted Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Anitya Samsare. Then he quoted one ass. Who is the ass? And how it is proved. Some parallel also was given. And what is the opposite of ass?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
As is working too hard for a little grass, he is carrying so much big clothes, heavy tons.
Prabhupada said 3 tons of cloth.
Yeah, 3 tons. So same as the human being also eating only 4 or 2 chapatis only, but working very hard, and every time he is saying that I have no time, I have no time. Is compared as only as life only.
And Prabhupada said we are all
Yes,
asses.
yes,
Haribo. Who is the opposite of ass? He quoted also. Yes. Some sloka.
Prabhupada quoted Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, Krishna je bhaje se bada chatur. So the devotee of Krishna is not ass.
He is very intelligent.
Very
Only intelligent man is he who is Krishna conscious. Haribo. Then when the question answer began, so in that one man had asked, so Prabhupada spoke something about birth in India. What is that? He spoke. Yes.
So Prabhupada said that whoever has taken birth in India, their past life must be very spiritual. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also says, Bharat Bhumi te manushya janma hoile yaar. So, but this our leaders means they are making Indians forcefully un-Krishna conscious, like this he was telling. In education there is no Bhagavad Gita, nothing is there. So they are trying to suppress their Krishna consciousness.
Haribo. But Prabhupada said otherwise still we have experience that when we hold this great Krishna, Hare Krishna festival, Calcutta, Bombay, etc., then there are so many thousands coming. Because at heart there is Krishna consciousness. But artificially it is being suppressed by leaders. So then he said in the educational system there is no Bhagavad Gita, just see how much unfortunate. So he gave an example of unfortunate condition. Prabhupada himself came across. One who has not answered yet. Ujjwal Nilmani Prabhu, I think. Achha, okay, Balraj Prabhu.
Prabhupada was sharing the incident. One girl in Berkeley University who was an Indian origin girl. She asked Prabhupada, who is God? And Prabhupada was like showing his disappointment by saying, she's come from the land where Ramchandra, the Lord himself is come. The Lord Ramchandra, Krishna, they have come from that place, and she's asking who's God, and he was expressing his disappointment.
Haribo. The land where God came, from that land, an advanced student is asking, what is God? That is our advancement. Prabhupada said, Hare Krishna. Then when somebody asked, is it necessary that God should be worshipped in a particular form only? So Prabhupada gave out of the world answer. So, analogy. Yes, Prabhu.
He said that there are 9 holes in the body.
But first let me explain later. Everybody is so much influenced by that example. But how did he explain first?
Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yaschasmi. Only by bhakti one can know God. And that's something which God is telling. It's not somebody has to invent his own way of finding God. And then he gave that example.
The example you can tell.
Yeah. So, like that 9 holes are there in the body, but only the mouth is meant for eating food. If you put in some other hole, then it's not going to work.
Similarly, God is one, and to understand God, the only process is bhakti. That's all. There is no other process. Haribo. So already answered, but how may a devotee arrive to this particular form? He quoted 2 verses. He quoted one only. Twice he quoted the same. He told already answer. Bhaktyamam abhijanati. So what was the conclusion Prabhupada gave? Almost this question answer is the conclusion. Conclusion? Chant. Correct. But little before that, what did he say? I will read the whole thing. He basically said, not that yatomat Tatopat. You discover all rascal mat and God will be available. No. If you want to know God, then this is the only way. Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yaschasmi tatvata. That is the only way. There is no other way. Chant. Srila Prabhupada ki jai jai Prabhupada 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 jaya jaya Prabhupada. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे।